Right. Right, part 4 of the video. So we're going to make our way back to Ramsey now. I'm on my Ducati 696 Monster, and we're just on our way back now to Ramsey for a bit of dinner, a bit of lunch. Here on the Isle of Man, here for the TT. This is practice week. On the Wednesday, the weather's looking good. Just enjoying all the B roads around the outside of the island. So we'll do maybe a little video of the circuit later on, or the mountain bit, but before we just show you some of there's plenty of other little roads you can enjoy yourself on. So we're as far north on the island now as you can get, and we're just going to work our way back. At the same time, I thought I'll just do a little review on this Ducati. I say it's only the second time I've been on it. I've said on the other videos, you know, it's very easy to ride, and I'm trying to find some negatives for it, but I think the only negative really is if you need a bike with tons and tons of performance, and you want, you know, and you ride around at lightning speeds, this most probably won't be the bike for you. But in the real world of road riding, it's more than adequate. If you like bendy roads, the Isle of Man is full of them. This is fantastic, you know, for a motorcycling holiday. If you're not coming for the TT, honestly, you'll have so much fun on your bike. when you're back in the UK, I mean, it's dual carriageways, motorways, or long A roads. Where there's none of those, so everything's enjoyable. Every time I come to the Isle of Man, I'll try and bring a different bike, and I've brought, you know, fast bikes, slower bikes, and off-road bikes, all sorts of bikes. But even when I bought sports bikes, this little Ducati is no less fun. You know, you can sling it about if you really wanted to push on a bit. But the straights around here and the corners are so tight, you know, you don't really need anything super powerful. And if you're riding a lot steadier, and this bike doesn't mind going steady, it's quite comfortable at these sort of speeds. You can take in the scenery as well. Like I say, this is practice week, so the roads aren't too bad. They're still getting fairly busy, but nothing like race week. And I have been here before when it's not the Isle of Man TT or the Manx or anything, just for a normal holiday. And it is really enjoyable. Yeah, so behind me we've got, I've maybe said this before on one of the other videos, there's Dan on his 890 KTM with Beth, John's on his Yamaha Tracer MT-09, and Mark's on his GSXR 750. Yeah, we're going to follow the coast roads back to Ramsey, get a bit of lunch. Yeah, even though this bike is so easy to ride, it's still got to be a character. There's like obviously there's a lot of similar sort of bikes to this with parallel twins or V twins, which are most probably a lot smoother. But what I like about this bike, even though it's you know, it's only a mid-range bike, it still feels special, I suppose that's the word to say. But it's yeah, I like it. You know, some bikes you buy and it takes you, you know, a few weeks to get on with them, 3 or 4, 5 weeks sometimes. You know, you can ride them for a year to get used to them. But this, like I say, it's only my second go on it. I could have been riding this for months. I mean, I know you maybe can't see on the camera, but some of these roads we're going down are very bumpy, and for this style of bike I think it copes really well.